Hello everyone! Today I want to show you the feature SQL Visualizer in the extension Power User for DBT in Visual Studio Code. To start, let me open the feature. There are two ways of opening this feature. One way is using the command palette. So I can see here DBT Power User Visualize SQL is in beta version. And the second way is going to SQL Actions and simply clicking in Visualize SQL. What it's doing is opening my code, my SQL code in here, into a graphical interface. In here, I can see all the sources, all the models that I'm using as a source of this model, every CTE, the name of the CTE, and if there are any group bys, filters, left joins, inner joins, if there is any, plus the final model here. The final dim users, plus there is one final CT as well that I always put it. There are a few situations you might use this one. For example, to understand if the model is too complex or too big, or if you haven't written the model yourself, you might also use it to understand the model, the flow of the model. But you can also use it as a debugging. Even if you did the model yourself, you can go here and see if there's any filters, any left joins that might be wrong at the end. A third situation that you might use it is to share this model to somebody that does not know SQL very well, but needs to understand the logic. For example, a QA. So QA needs to understand the logic to write tests, but they don't always know SQL. Today, let me show you a situation on debugging. And the debugging situation today is that I have this model here, dim users, and somebody complained that it's wrong. The main problem here is that this column is active, is always true in the final model. I know this column here is coming from Salesforce, so I can follow here the Salesforce staging layer. There is one CT here of Salesforce users, and this is doing a left join with Postgres. This actually shouldn't exclude any information from Salesforce because it's a left join. The next step is a filter, and this filter is all Salesforce user is active. So if I go here, open the CT users info, which is this one, and I remove this line, this should already fix my model, should already have is active true or false. You can see here I can open this in my Visual Studio, but I can also open it in the SaaS instance. Nice, so going to my SaaS instance here, I can see the same model that I saw there in here. And for example, if somebody does not have Visual Studio Code, for example, the QA, you can just share this link and they can see the same information, including this problem here of the filter. You can also see that the filter of Salesforce user is active in here. And that's all I wanted to share with you today. Hope you liked it and see you in the next video.